Hi, let's talk report cards. Report cards went home this week, and parents, we're just so pleased that we were able to partner with you this year. It's just been a privilege working with your child, so thank you so very much for sharing your child with us. You know, the last time we were together face to face with a conference was actually in the fall, and as we were watching your child play and doing their work samples and being able to interact and cooperate with each other, learning how to feel comfortable in a classroom. And, there's just so many things children are learning that we don't really get on a piece of paper as far as assessments go. But we were able, your child's learning and growing so very much, and you certainly see that. And so that's very exciting. But as teachers, we do need to give out assessments, and we follow the early learning Washington State standards that are set here, and how we're able to do that is through something called TS Gold. It's teaching strategies that we use. There's the objectives that we follow that we're able to help with that assessment. Now, at Beautiful Savior, we have two different formats. One is for the threes program, and the other is for the pre-K. And this will look very familiar to our pre-K parents. I'm using the pre-K assessment here just to kind of walk us through this. At the very beginning of the assessment, there is some samples of ideas of something that you can do at home that can help promote learning at your own home. And also, there are three different learning times as far as giving out that assessment. One is the fall, the other is winter, and then the other is spring. Now, even though we did not meet face-to-face for winter, our teachers did do assessments, and they are noted accordingly. The kinds of things that we're looking at these assessments, we're talking about social emotional behaviors that promote learning. We're looking at fundamental skills that promote learning, cognitive development, some creative art development, faith development, language development, literacy development, math development, and the last one on the last page here is also physical motor development. So there are just so many different areas in which your child has grown, and something that the teachers have been also being able to assess and really celebrating your child's growth. There's just been so much of it since September, there's no doubt. Now, obviously, teachers were not able to have that same kind of assessment over the spring since school was closed, but you have. And parents, we want to thank you so much for what you've done. You really had to step up and do homeschooling at home. Though we were trying to provide lots and lots of materials for you with our take-home bag materials, as well as the Zoom classes and, things on Facebook, nothing's still the same as just, time together. And so thank you so much for taking on that role. You've really done, I'm sure, a fantastic job. We keep getting pictures and hearing how families are doing, so it sounds good. At the end of both the report cards, both the 3-year-old report card and the 4's card, there is an area here where it asks if parents were able to actually keep their conference in the fall, and when it was scheduled, and then also what next year's assignment will be. And then there's a place where teachers can have comments, and it's a narrative on what we see your child doing, and areas in which you might want to consider working on over the summer, and so that growth can continue. It just is so much fun to see children grow and to be part of their lives, and so we want to thank you so very much for this time. And though we know our pre-K families will be moving on, boy, we sure hope that we'll be able to see how your child's growing in the future. Come back to us and share. It's always fun to stay connected. And for those of you who will be with us again next year, we're just so excited about next year's adventures. Who knows what will happen? And so, but we'll be ready for anything. And so, but for sure, we just want to let you know that we sure had fun being able to be part of the team that helped your child grow, and we know that it'll be our prayer too that they continue to walk close with the Lord, and that their hearts is just filled and overjoyed with His presence and knowing Him personally, and that'll be our prayer for sure. And so we just ask that you just have a really great time and continue to enjoy your summer together. Watch us on Zoom, and take care. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.